Most 2020 candidates have proposed solutions to the student debt crisis, ranging from loan forgiveness to tuition free college. But some are also focused on another option: service.
This is something that I think is a simple deal. If you invest in America, we will invest in you.
Moulton's plan, called the National Service Education Guarantee, would allow young Americans to participate in a variety of military and civilian service programs. In return for their service, they would be awarded with an education or job training benefit. He says his time serving in the military inspired him to create the proposal, and also says it's a way to address the increasing cost of higher education. He's not the only candidate with a service platform aimed at young people. Both Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and former Congressman John Delaney have similar proposals. Their ideas feature programs involving the military, infrastructure projects, and climate change initiatives. All three would offer tuition or scholarship money in return, similar to how the GI Bill works now for veterans.
Are there any other issues aside from your military experience that led you to create this plan? Because there is an educational benefit. So I'm wondering, has something like student debt inspired you to also design it the way that you did?
Well, I wouldn't have been able to go to school after the Marines if I didn't have the GI Bill. Just simply wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Millions of veterans have been able to afford college with the GI Bill, which was created during World War II. That includes hundreds of thousands of them who've served since 9/11.
I honestly don't even know how much it costs because the GI Bill, I went to my VA rep and she told me that the GI Bill covers all of it and that's all I needed to worry about.
Hoare received his bachelor's degree after serving in the Marines for 4 years without having to pay a single penny himself.
I know there's a lot of people that join, especially enlist, because they don't have that opportunity to go to college.
The programs are also aimed at revitalizing these organizations by attracting and accepting much more young talent. Interest in the armed services has been falling, while service programs like the Peace Corps and AmeriCorps routinely reject thousands of applications because of funding constraints. The latest figures show that only 75,000 of the 500,000 AmeriCorps applicants were accepted, and only 3,500 of the 17,000 Peace Corps applicants were given a shot. But it is unclear how much enacting these proposals would cost. According to the Congressional Budget Office, the VA spent $65 billion on GI benefits between 2010 and 2016 alone. Moulton says tax reform would be required to get his proposal off the ground, but argues that it would bring in more money than it would cost.
If we just simply make this tax system fair, as my plan will do, we'll raise more than enough money for the initial investment in this national service plan. And over time, investing in this national service plan will return more money to the government than it costs.